Hi Aquarius, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message in there. As always, this is a timeless reading, so whenever it falls into your feed is whenever it's likely to be relevant for you. All the placements you will find in the playlist, so please feel free to check those out whenever you want. Now, this could be a past, present, or future person. It is whatever message wants to bring forward. So, Spirit, can we get some more cards, please, for Aquarius for the love situation you want to bring up? Can we get some more cards for Aquarius, please, Spirit? And you're my first reading today, that it's not throwing 50 cards out all at once. Okay. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the Fool. So you're very much in a new phase. You're very much starting something new. You're very much taking that leap of faith, going with your heart, not your head, not worried about what risks are out there, just doing your own thing, very much seeing what comes, taking things, going with the flow, doing whatever it is that you need to do. Now, in your particular energy, or in your in your placement at the moment, so we have the Emperor in reverse, so Aries energy here. Now, this could be a person's, but I'm going to say it's yours because it's on your card spot. Now, this suggests to me that you feel like you've lost control of a particular situation. You could just be letting go of control. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who he struggles a little bit. He's very much, he wants to have that control. He wants to be very much in command of things, taking ownership. He's somebody who's very confident, he can self-regulate, he looks after everyone. In the reverse, it's suggesting to me that you are not feeling very confident at the moment. You feel like you've lost control either of the situation, of your person, it could just be that you've lost control of yourself, maybe. Let's get some clarification on that Emperor. It could just be that you're, like I say, you could be releasing control. Maybe you had a bit of a controlling relationship previously and you've just decided to let go. Maybe it just wasn't working for you. Or you've just decided to, like I say, go with the flow. Stop. You're not letting things, you're not trying to control the way things are happening anymore. So we do have an Empress in the reverse. So this is suggesting that you may have either dissociated from your feelings. I mean, we've got an Emperor and an Empress in reverse. So a divine counterpart that are not necessarily connecting at the minute. Now, this could just be yourself. It could be your yin, your yang. Everybody's got masculine and feminine within themselves. And obviously, Emperor can be feminine. The Empress can be masculine. They are personality traits. They're just energies within you. So, swap them around as you see fit. But you can be comprised of both the Emperor and the Empress. They're part of both of you. They form you, both the masculine traits and the feminine traits make you as a whole. This is suggesting to me somebody that is potentially disconnected from their feelings. Could be very overwhelmed with the situation that's going on. It could even be that you feel like you've lost control of your Empress, or that you're no longer together. The Empress in the reverse as well is somebody that she's not very nurturing. She's got nothing she can nurture. She's not birthing anything new, and I don't mean children. I mean ideas. I mean, it could be children, but very much no longer being creative. To me, it's a very stagnant energy here in your position. You've got the Fool in the reverse as well, showing me hesitation. So maybe where you're very much wanting to take a jump, you're hesitating to take a jump. It could simply be that you may have been jumping into a lot of things before, and now you're trying to go with the flow and disconnect yourself. And we have a wheel in the upright. So we've got some forward movement here. We've very much got you learning lessons, trying to be as productive as you can. But it looks like you're hesitating to move forward, even though moving forward is part of your journey. Now, in your person's energy, they've got a 6 of Wands in the reverse, so they look like they're stuck in something too. They are potentially sitting in some sort of turbulent energy. They're in, whether that's internal, whether it's external, they're having a bit of a rocky time. Let's get some clarification on that. Now, whether that's because you've lost a bit of control over yourself, whether you've just given up control and they don't know what to do if this is a relationship that you're in. I'm saying 6 of Wands. I'm looking at the 6 of Swords card. Oh, I'm going mad today. I mean, they're still in some turbulent energy, but it's more of defeat. They don't feel like they're being recognised. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because you're hesitating for you move forward, they don't feel like you're seeing them. We have an Ace of Cups in the reverse. So they're feeling like there's been a missed opportunity here. And they're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. Can we get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? And give me 3. I'll take them. We've got a 10 of Cups. So I think they're very much seeing you as being somebody that is their happy place. They see you as their happy, emotional fulfillment, very much long-term partnership. We have a 7 of Cups, so they know exactly what it is that they want, and they want you. But we've got a Magician in the reverse. They're not confident at all on this. They also could be a little bit manipulated. Now, as weird as it sounds, the Emperor in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse have got a very similar personality trait. And sometimes that can have something to do with manipulation. The Emperor in the reverse can be very much somebody that manipulates, and so can the Magician. And we're talking manipulation on a big scale. Emotional manipulation. Maybe they see you as being a bit of a emotional manipulator. Maybe they are an emotional manipulator and you are seeing them as it. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, you will know better than I will. Now, also, this Emperor, you know, these 2 particular ones, they can be swapped round. But whoever this 6 of Wands is, it is suggesting to me that they want you. They feel like you make them happy. They want to be in a long-term relationship with you, but they are viewing you as a missed opportunity. They can see you hesitating. They can see that you've learned a lot and you potentially disconnected from them. And then we have the 6 of Swords as how you're currently viewing this. So you've moved on from this. And that is very much why they're seeing this as a missed opportunity. You're not with them anymore. This is a past person, I feel. Or this is somebody that, I mean, it could be a current person that you're separated from. But you're not together from what I can see. If you are together, or if this is new, then you've gone through, both of you have gone through a lot. But I don't think this is, I think this is very much someone from the past that you've moved away from. Let's get some clarification on that Six of Swords. Yeah, very much so. We've got a Four of Swords here, so there's a lot of healing that's been going on. Very much potentially healing from heartbreak. There's isolation. I mean, you wouldn't think there's isolation with this particular Four of Swords, because it's very much people coming together and having fun. But the general idea of the Four of Swords is, it can be isolation, but it's very much healing. Healing from potential heartbreak. I mean, I'm not quite sure how those swords are staying up, to be honest with you, because they've only got one little thing and they could just fall out at any point and stab people. It's not good. The other ones I can see how they're stuck in, but that one, probably not. But yeah, very much a lot of healing's been going on there. We've also got a Tower card. So very much suggesting that there was some sort of ending. Now, whether that was to the relationship and it was something that was sudden, dramatic, turbulent, it's very much shaped how somebody is looking at what they want in future. You know, very much rebuilt their belief foundations from the ground up to make sure that they have a stronger outcome. And we've got a Two of Swords as well. So a decision that was made in haste, which is very much how you get a dramatic ending. You know, somebody made a decision in haste. Potentially one where they may not have had all the information, or it could even be one that was made without considering other people, but very much a very fast decision that was made. And yeah, it is suggesting a lot of forward movement, and you've got forward movement. You've got a lot of forward movement, and I feel you're moving away from this person. I've got a feeling that they may have been a bit emotionally manipulative, and I think this Emperor in reverse is you seeing them as that. Now, in the obstacles of this particular relationship, we have a Page of Wands and a Ten of Swords in the reverse. So the Ten of Swords here is very much talking to me about getting over some sort of difficulties, potentially betrayals where you've been stabbed in the back. Very much when it's in the reverse, it's getting over some like obsessive thinking as well. So potentially a lot of the betrayal could have been self-inflicted. It could be somebody's constantly hurting themselves by it mentally abusing themselves. Basically, if you're dwelling on painful things from your past and you're not giving yourself any forgiveness, you know, it's very much that's the Ten of Swords. But it's slowly coming out of that, and it is slowly. We have a Page of Wands here as well, so potentially there was a bit of infidelity. The Page of Wands is somebody that's not loyal. It is a very disloyal person. Now, it doesn't have to have been, infidelity. It could have been any sort of a disloyalty. It's very much backstabbing behaviour. It could be anything to do with, the Page of Wands is somebody that's normally creative. So it could be plagiarism, for instance. Maybe you and your person both work in the same industry and they stole your work. That would be a massive bit of plagiarism. It could be something as simple as sometimes a Page of Wands likes to travel. Maybe you were denied the chance to travel because your person didn't want to go, even though they knew you really wanted to. It could be any number of things. Now, it could also symbolise that distance is an issue as well. So it could just be that you and your person are at a big distance. So maybe somebody's doing some, a lot of self-chastising. And there's a big distance there, and somebody's not fully over what's happened here, and that could very well be what the challenge is. Let's get some clarification on this. Ten of Swords and Page of Wands. So possibly infidelity then. We've got a Three of Cups. So there could have been a third party involved. Now, again, it might not have been infidelity. Third party can just be anybody that's influencing onto a relationship. It could be friends, it could be family members. Now, it could even be work. It could be any number of things, but very much suggesting that there was something or somebody in the way. Now, it could also suggest that both of you might need to go out and socialise. We also have a Four of Pentacles. So somebody's holding on to something. Now, I've got a feeling that whoever's doing the obsessive thinking, they need to release that obsessive thinking. And that's part of that challenge. They're very much holding on to some sort of grudge. Potentially, like I say, self-chastising there, doing a lot of overthinking about where they may have gone wrong, how they have maybe been treated wrong. Very much kind of... It needs to be released. It needs to be let go of. We've got a Six of Cups in the reverse. So they are very much thinking of the past. Now, the Six of Cups in the reverse, it is having a lot of, or it is thinking of the past a lot, but it's thinking of the past in some sort of negative way. Now, it could be one of two things. When I say negative way, it's like they're wearing rose-coloured glasses. So whoever's doing it, they're either looking at the past thinking that it was really, really, really good and they miss it and they want to go back to it. But actually it was toxic as hell and it was horrific. But they've got nothing better that they can compare that to. Or they think that it was really, 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 really bad. And actually what they had was really good. It's just that their perception is very twisted. To me, this is very much suggesting that they are very much dwelling on the past. They are very much chastising themselves over something. Then they're holding on to the past and onto past mistakes too. And we've got a Queen of Cups. Now, this to me suggests that somebody may have been taken advantage of. The Queen of Cups is very much a massive giver. When she's in the upright, she will give. She's empathetic. She's loving. She's nurturing. She will give to anybody that is in need. And she will give and give and give. When she's in the reverse, she's stopped giving. She doesn't give anymore. She's become a taker. She doesn't want to give. She just takes. Now, this suggests to me that part of what's happened here is that somebody has been in the energy of taking. Either that or they know that you've gave too much. You're not going to give them any more. You know, now this could be you, this could be a person, but whoever it is, it does suggest that there was definitely some unequal give and take in a relationship. Somebody definitely gave too much and somebody was just a taker. And it's very much suggesting that now, you know, that dynamic needs to change. That somebody can't no longer be a taker. They can't keep their feelings closed off. They've got to open up. They've got to be loving. They've got to be nurturing. And that is part of what this challenge is. And to me, it looks as though somebody's looking back thinking that you were taking potentially, or you're thinking that they were taking a lot, you know. And the worst thing is, it could be because whoever this third party is, it could be that this third party was telling them that. And that could be where the issues come in. They could have had people twittering in their ear because they only know part of a story, saying that, you know, things like, oh, that's not how relationships are supposed to work. That's not right. That's not this. That's not that. And they're not seeing the full picture because they're only seeing one person's perception. It's like you might have a partnership where one partner will sit there and say, oh, my partner doesn't trust me, you know. But then what they're not telling that other person that they're talking to is that the reason their partner doesn't trust them is because they keep lying to their partner and getting caught. You know, they're only seeing one part of it. And they could be the other person might be going, oh, that's not right. They should be trusting you no matter what, your partners. X, Y, and Z, but they don't know the full story. So it could very well be and that's where the manipulation comes in, because you might be finding that or feeling that your person manipulates situations, manipulates other people around you to feel like basically it gives them the answers that they want. Now, it could be that they see you as being the person that does that. I really don't know. But it definitely looks as though somebody may have been getting some justification from third parties, and it could even be that third parties are still involved and they're twisting information. Now, the third parties could very well be a Page of Wands. So it could be fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could even be a Queen of Cups. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm not sure. But it's definitely suggesting to me that somebody may be in their energy or in your energy twisting things around. Now, if you manage to navigate through this challenge, we actually have a Two of Cups as your outcome, suggesting that there is a happy union to be had. So let's get clarification of this Two of Cups. So whether that's you meeting someone new, or whether it's reconciliation with this person, or whether you've just both been in relationships where you've had manipulators. We have a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, she's telling me very much that somebody is still feeling like they might be lied to and could be manipulated. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is very prone to manipulation. People can manipulate her very easy. She's also not very good at communicating. So this does suggest to me some sort of communication issue. We have that Six of Swords again. Moving away from things that are turbulent, moving away from things that don't serve them. So whatever this third party situation is, it does suggest that they may be getting cut off. That it could very well be that this third party that is trying to influence people are being moved away from. Maybe they're causing too many issues and they're moving away from that. And it could be that they've realised that they've been manipulated, because not everybody has people's best intentions at heart. We have a Sun card. So very much happiness, very much getting that light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, it came out to the side. In the reverse, it's still happiness. It's just, a long distance off. In the upright, it is very much joy, happiness in the immediate. It came out to the side. So there is going to be happiness. How quickly you see it is up to you. You're either going to see it immediately, or it's just going to take you some time to realise that you've actually got that happiness coming in. Now, I want to know a bit more about this Two of Cups. Spirit, is this Two of Cups? Tell us a bit more about this Two of Cups. Who is it? Is it a new person? Is it the old person? Who is this Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups? Because you're telling me about moving on and a Queen of Swords in the reverse, but it doesn't really explain. Oh, lovely. You've got a Hangman, so you're starting to see things in a different perspective. That very much suggests to me that this could be you that is looking at things in a negative perspective from the past. You could have very much been influenced by somebody, and things could very well have been misinterpreted by yourself. I mean, it might not have been. It could have been your person. But we've got the Hangman here telling me that somebody's seeing things from a different perspective. Very much seeing it from a different point of view. And it looks as though they're realising exactly what's happened. Like they're seeing it not from that negative aspect anymore. They're looking at the past as something else. They're still aware that there's some lies that have happened. They're not fully admitting the truth here. We've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, so still very much certain things being hidden, potentially not being fully cut off as well. So it could just be that why this Sun card is there coming out to the side is it may depend on how quickly people are cut off and how quickly this perspective is looked at, how quickly it takes for somebody to start admitting the truth. And we have an Emperor. We had that Emperor at the beginning, suggesting that the control of a situation is coming back. Not necessarily the control of a situation, but somebody is gaining control. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody gaining control. It could simply be that your energy, the Emperor, you've either got a new person coming in that is somebody that you consider as an Emperor, or the negative aspects that come with the Emperor in reverse. It's all changing. You're regaining yourself. You're gaining your confidence. You're regaining your ability to control yourself. You're regaining your ability to take control of situations if you need to. Very much direct things wherever you need to. Having the confidence to move forward and do what you need to. This could be your person. Like I say, how you're viewing them could be that Emperor at the start. So it could be that your person turns into this Emperor in the upright and you see them as this. It could be that you just gain control, and because you're not seeing, or because you're seeing things from a different perspective and you realise that you haven't necessarily had the truth, you gain the clarity and the control of yourself. And this emotional fulfillment, this happy union, could either be with this person, it could be with someone else. It's not very clear on who it's with. If this Emperor is your person, it's likely to be them. And you're very likely to have that happy union with them. It could just be that you're having a union within yourself. Like I say in here, at the beginning where you've got the Emperor and the Empress very much in your energy, it could just be that this happy union is reconciliation within yourself. And it could just be that your masculine and your feminine aspects of you are coming together. But definitely suggesting that there are still some truths to uncover. Potentially some people to still cut out. But very much regaining the control that you need over yourself. And potentially over who you let in as well. So whatever the outcome is, whoever this Two of Cups is, it very much looks as though it's a choice for you. And it is a choice that you're going to be making. Something that you feel like you've got control of. And very much something that you're going to want. It's... Sometimes people feel like they don't have the ability to make the decisions. But this is telling me whatever it is, you're going to make confident decisions. Right, let's get you Romance Angel Oracles. And see what other messages Spirit's got for you. I wonder if it will help us narrow down if it's a new person or a old person. Right. Let go of control issues. The Emperor likes control. So let go of control issues. Now, to me, this suggests that this could be, if you were the person that was being controlling, this is very much you letting go of those issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I think that's what you're doing with that Emperor being in reverse. You're letting go of the control. You're just going with the flow, seeing what happens. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Children, your love life is being affected by children. And then religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That could very well be the third party. Right, let's get you Moonology cards as well. I mean, the children could be the third party. If you're a single parent and you've got children and one of them doesn't like a new partner or a partner, you know, you'd be surprised at what issues they can make, what lies and things that they can come out with. Because let's face it, what kids don't want their parents to be together, even if their parents can't stand the sight of each other, you know. The amount of children that still want their parents to be together and will lie to manipulate a situation, or try to. Right, so we've got a time to gather rather than a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo, and that is very much that Queen of Cups energy. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And then meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. You've got lots of new moons here, so you may find that you might start seeing things moving a bit more and happening around the new moon cycles. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Aquarius. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Good luck with your love life, and thank you very much for joining me.